Hello and welcome. I have realised that I made a bit of a mistake. I gave that money away yesterday and we hadn't got everything. No, I did speak about it. I've just checked in my... I did it on the first run. Yeah, because I did say I did this twice yesterday. I wasn't happy with... I was earning more and more money from stuff. One thing I've noticed as well is you will notice that the original equipment is slightly damaged. So again, this is if I'd have noticed this, I would have actually done this before doing this. Yes, but we didn't buy the field scanner, an integral part of this particular Let's Play. So I think we've got to, first thing we're going to have to do is literally go and scan the field. So unfortunately we are going to start at a disadvantage of not having 100,000 straight away, but I'm going to let it stand. I should have done it better, I really should. So it is what it is. Whether I gave that money away or not, I didn't pick that at that time. So yeah, we've got contracts and stuff like that we can do as well, so I'm really not worried. We'll scan the fields because we literally need to know what nitrogen and everything the levels are. So we're going to do that now, and then we're going to do some grass cutting, I would say. Yeah, I mean it's fantastic. The fields are ready and they are like third growth stage, which it's one of those things. The fields are ready for cutting, whereas if you were going through the months, it wouldn't be ready in March. So it's rather a unique thing, and it wouldn't matter which time of year that you did it either. If it was, the map is always ready for. I know, I've got to be honest, the fertilising state of fields is also much better than it used to be. No, I don't know where I am. The map hasn't changed that much since I was on here, but yeah. I did quite a lot of baling contracts at the well past the farm at the top left hand corner if you were to look at the map straight on. Yeah, and I also had quite a few different things in here. I've not touched this time, it's completely different. We've done it as new farm as well. We did it from scratch. I did it as quite a tough... Oh, wrong one, that's headlights. Yeah, I can see them on. Right, I think that's it. So then, scanner. I thought we'd done it, but I just looked and there is no miscellaneous section, so I've definitely not done it. I can't remember if this was the shop when I was here, but hey ho, this we need. We are definitely can't do anything without this. Yeah, I'm very pleased with the team that we've got though. It really is a good wide. Now, did I buy the American garden hose? No. I didn't, because I would have a miscellaneous section if I did. Oh, actually, I think that appears in leased items, which is a strange place for it to appear, I've always thought, but yeah. Scanner, yeah, this is going to leave us a little bit short, really, but hey ho, it is what it is. I suppose you could equally look, we did put those productions in before we get rid of the money, so normally on a standard one I would be doing that as well. So L65, I could have sworn I'd said, was the shop full? I may have done it and then obviously it sort of, so I had trouble with the plough. The plough was stuck in a shed, so I that's just typical. I had to reset it. I tried to drag it with the tractor and it was making the new big tractor hop around, so I thought, I think this is what the reset's for, so I reset it in the yard. Now then, indicator. Yeah, so all this way we've come and it is back at the farmyard. Hey ho, it is what it is. Right, let's get cracking. Let's get these fields scanned and we will get some work done. Yeah, I'm going to probably make quite a few courses off camera because there's a lot of grass cutting, and as I said, the other thing I did say last session was we've not got any animals, and now that we're down to this, originally on my very first run through I'd got 270 odd grand and I was going to buy loads of animals, but it was that I don't think that sat well with me. I thought, wow, well, you start with 100 grand in New Farmer Start. I'd sold 2 or 3 things and they were all such good things that I've left with more and more money, so I'd still gave 150, 350,000 away to the bank, as that's what I was going to do, but I thought, no, it's just not like a new farmer start. That's that entire reason. It's a challenge. It's tough. You can't just have 273,000. So yeah, I did it again, and I was glad that we got the tractor. Yeah, the 264 horsepower, because that's going to be honest with this, it could set us all the way through the Let's Play, because the fields are not huge, and it is an English map. You don't tend to have monster field, or the lanes are really the biggest thing. You need folding equipment if you're going to do that. So, right, we have reset that now. So then, let's get these fields scanned. Yes, I'm looking forward to this. Very much so. Right, let's get these scanned. Yeah, I'm going to try to use the terrain quite a lot, but yeah, I'm banning auto load from my Let's Plays in all shapes and sizes. I'm only doing manual loading going forwards, which I think I've said that before, but yeah, it's a decision I've made. Am I? Oh no, it's the next one down. This is not us, not yet. Anyway, it would be a good field to grab at some point, but certainly not right at this minute. We haven't got the money. Yeah, it's going to be a real battle now. Right. It's a fantastic scanner, this is, but as you can see, it's big, but it's not so big that it's silly. I remember the first time I used these scanners, and I used the biggest one because I had no idea whatsoever of the range of the beast, and it did quarter of the map. So yeah, I try to be a little bit more careful now, because although I'd like a little bit of an advantage, yeah, I remember, I think the field, it was ever so strange. I'd got these loaded at the time that I had Attingham, and I had the big field one, and it was 84 or 83, 87, something like that, scans to do that field. And I'd actually got this loaded, but didn't realise it was the Let's Play after that I realised what these actually did. St. Cali, I think it was, where I actually tested it and did a quarter of the map. And even though it's a small map, it's still not that small. It was monstrous. And I just kicked myself. I thought, oh my life, if you'd have gone for one of those big ones, you'd have probably done Attingham in about 40 scans instead of like all of those. 90, it's grass. No, yeah, but we still need to scan it. That doesn't matter. I mean, the animal enclosure, if it is an animal enclosure, yeah, it is. It's an animal enclosure. All of these four in the yard are. Of course, we can still scan them. I suppose, yeah, that's true. At the minute, we are going to use all the grass that we can. I'm trying to think, what are we going to do? We're not allowed to have... not allowed to have production. So what are we going to do? We're just going to sell the silage? Is that the plan? No, that's the... Right now, yeah, I don't know my way around yet. I've got to be totally honest. I really don't. I would imagine it's down here. Yeah, I did that bird's eye view, so a very, very rough guide is all I've got. Now there's another one. These two together, aren't they? Now one to the left as well. Right, okay. Let's get these scanned, the proper grass fields. These are big fields, yeah. Well, I think in time, because there are so many grass fields, we are certainly going to need more than that one set of mowers. I think there's going to be a lot of time lapse in. I don't really know how to handle this. I did say this. Oh, why did I do that? Well, I didn't want to do it one scan at a time, just one field at a time. Yeah. Oh, wow. One more, and if we're clever, we can half scan that other field above us. It is still oh, we can do it all actually, looking at that. Fantastic. I love when a plan comes together. Yes, I'm looking forward to this, I say, because I've got very fond memories of frustrations as well, obviously, but yeah, really very fond memories of this. It's a beautiful map, it really is. I had a similar problem last time, though. It was trying to justify the fact that there were so many fantastic shelters and that the money was coming left, right, and centre. I could have bought all of the, and I thought, where's the challenge? You know, like where? Oh, why have I done that? It's because I'm chatting. Yeah, I thought, where's the challenge? How can I grow? Because I can like literally buy everything I want, my heart's desire, right at the very beginning of the Let's Play. And where's the challenge in that? Where's, you know, everybody wants to see growth. So I like this now. That obviously we've got 100. Well, we had 100,000. But yes. Ooh, now this is a nice field. Wow, this looks a real corker. Let's have a look at our precision farming data. Ooh, 68 is a nice one. Oh, 70 as well. And 71. Uh-huh. Which way am I facing? I'm facing right towards it. Where is the gate? I think we've gone through that already. No, I don't think we had actually looking at it. I'm losing all sense of direction. Where did I? I think I came in there. And then through... No, it's not there. We didn't come that far around. That's the way around there. Follow the path. You can't go wrong then, can you really? It is there. It was hidden. It was the angle. It just looked like a continuation of the hedge. I will find my way, honest. Yeah, it won't take me long to learn that. Aha, through there. Right, smash it. And then the field next door as well. Arable field. We'll have a bit of a look. After all, this type of thing does shape your Let's Play, really. Well, it doesn't shape it, but... oh, there's definitely some loam here. Because of the loam from the other one. I think it's the field next door as well. It is, so if we're clever, we should be able to scan some of it. No, that's a waste. Now, how do we get to that? Not there. I think it's down this through the side gate, halfway through. I'm sure it's there. I'm sure that's. Yeah, it's weird. From certain angles you can't really tell. Yeah, I think it will be... Not sure if there's going to be a sneaky gateway across here somewhere, but I don't think so. I think this is going to be... I mean, I know I can cut a gateway, but I'm not going to abuse that. Yeah, it is. I am right. I can see it. Yeah, I want to use the proper things and treat the farm. I don't mean that in time we won't find there's a need for us to open a certain area up, but yeah, I don't want to be doing it willy-nilly without any sort of reason at all. I think it's through there. I think it's... No, that's the actual animal field. Yeah, yeah, it's true, really. I'm talking about doing the animal places, but... we really need to know what we're doing with the grass. Are we going to sell the sire? I suppose really, yeah. If we're going to do it the way we're doing it, and we're going to sort of say we can't have selling productions like things like the BGA that you create, or the Lorts, all those type of things. I think we're in the right field. Oh no, we're not. No, we're not. I think it's the next one. It's down. It is. I can see the red from the other field. Yeah, if we're not going to do that, then actually making use of the standard BGA just for all what other sell points there are. Oh, and the ones to the right as well. So then we can actually do that if we're careful. Wow, well, I'll have a good look at this as well. There's more fields here than I actually thought. I thought we'd only got... When I say only 2 arable fields, I don't mean it in the way that it sounds. What I mean is I thought we'd got 2 arable fields. And yeah, the rest were grass. But whereas this is, yeah. Oh, we might be able to do that if we're very, very careful. Because it does go very, very slight. I think we'll have a tiny weeniest amount of bits left over, but they are corners, and most corners, if they're tiny enough, you do round. Well, I do round corners. Then, oh, this is a bad field. Nearly all silty clay, but you can't win them all. That is definitely true. Right, let's have a look at our precision farming data. Yeah, 71 mixed bag. 70 is very good, and 69 is very good. I would say that field 39, looking at that continuation of the data, and also 67. Are also going to be good, although it could still be pockets. You can never tell where things are going to go. So if you carry on down that road, there's the river running along there. Yeah, so to me, there are quite a few, and also field 90 is going to be looking like quite a lot of sandy loam. Can we tell? Oh, that one there. Field 1 looks like it's got quite a lot of sandy loam and loam, following the contours of them as best you can. Yeah, you can't really... Oh, wow. That's nitrogened up. We don't need to do anything. Field 70. We'll see, because some crops obviously don't need 69, 71, 72. 71 and 72, unless it's something like soy, in which case that would be perfect. Yeah, we want pH, don't we? pH now, yeah, they all need liming. They're not... Yeah, they're all really awful, which is going to take an absolute ton of... Yeah, it is. It's going to take an absolute ton of lime. Now, remember we said we're going to go self-sufficient, so we need to be getting some stuff from the shop. Let's lift that up. Yeah, let's have a look what crops we're actually doing. That is the... 71 is my favourite oats, and 72 is wheat, I think. And 93 is barley. Fantastic. So barley will be the first crop. Oh no, it won't. Oats is, I think, equally, if not slightly before. No, I think it's the same month. Oats and... Oh, wheat is. This has got a slightly a different than standard. Yeah, definitely. That's fantastic. And grass can be done in April to November. The cuts and grows from March to November, which, yeah, that is what I'm used to on that side of things. Right then, so we now need to well, I'd like to get as much work done this that's true. If we're going to do, the top priority is sticking the things into the production shed to create seeds and things like that. Although we don't need seed, we do need fertiliser and we do need lime. Top priority. Yeah, obviously we don't need an awful lot of fertiliser. Yeah, the very first time I used this en masse was on Balcancer, and I did 70 odd tons of fertiliser. It was just a little excessive. Yeah, which that's all disappeared now. Yes, it has. All in a puff of smoke, all gone. Yeah, it's surprising. Yeah, I didn't realise your vehicle folder also contains all of your things like fertiliser and lime, all of your loose stuff that you've created, all the bags and everything. They're all in your vehicle section, which seems a bit of a queer thing to say, but it is true. Right, so then, oh, 77%, not terribly badly damaged then. That's quite decent. Right, let's get this repaired while we've still got some money. I'm looking forward to using the Valtra. I really did love that in... well, actually, I've had it in a few Let's Plays now. I do always look forward to that. It's like an old friend. It really is. It's one of those... I've got some fond memories of that. It was obviously a base game tractor, and it was my first... I bought it brand new as well. It wasn't even in the sales. Because typically... did I do... No, I didn't, because there was no... I didn't do my normal... Now that's not bad at all. Now this is only obviously an 18 metre. Now if we're going to get our precision farming stats up, it's a good idea to actually get the scanning done. So we will also do that now then. Have we got a low loader? I think didn't we have the... Oh, I didn't... Oh no, I'm looking in... I think we've got two trailers and one was in bale configuration, wasn't it? Oh no! Again, I've done it twice. I've got two sets of equipment in my head. Yeah, I have. It's weird. We got a second. No, it wasn't a Brantner. It was one of the others. It was another one that was a 23 tonner. Was it the Reich? Or no, it's not the Reich. It was something like the Reich though. It's a very similar green trailer the first time. So I'm in my head. I've still got that and I haven't. So yeah, it's weird when you do sort of something twice, like I did do it. Right. So then we need to. Ooh. I think we're going to have to go for my old faithful because we just haven't got the money to go for anything more. Yeah, I'm going to go. Now, this is true. I don't know if I need to delete my... I should show you. The TPS one is a firm favourite of mine. Now, I've got that and it's been loaded. I don't know whether I need to delete it out of my mod folder because it's supposed to now have a different kind of... yeah, you're supposed to be able to put vehicles on it as well, and I cannot for the life of me get the ramps to appear or to buy it in the shop with that particular option. So I really do think we probably need, yeah, we need the one with the front loader. Yeah, we've come a long way. Let's grab the Massey and we'll go and get the TPS one, and we shall lift anything on. And do we need a second tractor? No, because we're not sort of spending a fortune. Has this got... No, it hasn't. I think it can have a front loader, but yeah, we'd already got it on the Massey, so it seems sensible to me to leave that alone. So then we want the Massey and we want the front loader, which I stuck back in the shed. Right. No, if we're gonna, yeah, let's get into good habits. The eye extract we're going to use in the not too distant future, but yeah, this we shouldn't be. Well, we probably will be scanning because I probably will be scanning the other fields as well. But yeah, because I think we're going to be cutting grass. If we're going to be hitting the fields hard to make some silage to sell, then yeah, we're going to be scanning all the fields so we get maximum yields. Oh, I suppose we could. I suppose thinking about it, yeah, I could do that. I was just thinking out loud. Because they are going to be the animal things, what we could do is just treat them as standard grass. If we haven't scanned them, we'll just get standard yield from them. There'll be no fertilising, but just like you would with a grass meadow, I just, in this instance, not through laziness, but just seems silly. I might scan them, cost me quite a bit of money, and then I might only cut them once. Well, I think that's a bit of wishful thinking. Yeah, me too. On 80,000, I think it'll be a while before we've got some animals. Although, I suppose if we're doing the grass and we're going to make it all into silage, the other thing is, if we're going to do that, we probably would need to lease a large trailer. Yeah, because if you're shifting loose silage, and we're going to need a belt. Probably need to lease a belting system as well. I wish the screw conveyor was working, but I cannot get that to work. It's got to be, well, either it's not working still or there's a mod clash with one of the mods I've got. I have a good idea to test it where I just load the screw conveyor and the map itself and buy a base game tractor just to test it to see if it is working, if it is a mod, because I'm presuming it's a mod, but I'm really not sure, and I'd really love to get that going. It's so reasonable. Just floor pickup and elevator all in one, like the AGI pack, the one that I use quite frequently, which is brilliant. But obviously that's 18.5 grand, and on a budget it'd be fantastic to get something like the screw conveyor to start you off at the beginning. I don't mean I wouldn't keep it, but I'm just, yeah, it looks fantastic on YouTube on how good it is, but I cannot for the life of me get it to work. Yeah, I'm pressing the I think it said something like the engine starter, so I didn't even start it by pressing the trigger. I pressed it by doing the well, it's the X key. It says the B key. It might be the, I think it might have been the keyboard actually that was that I thought it was I, but nevertheless on the keyboard, or whether you're using a gamepad, without starting the engine, like with the trigger, it starts but it does nothing. So right, so TPS 1. Let's have a look, and it is Bale. loaders. Now, do we need this? As in, no, yeah, we do, because we're trying to be making ourselves self-sufficient. Yeah, I can't wait and see if one drops. Yeah. Now, I haven't got loaded anymore at all, so that was just for the... Oh, no, I have got that particular... Yeah, it's one of the small ones, but I haven't got auto-load in at all in any way, shape or form, so... Yeah, I removed all of those type of mods, so even if it says auto-load, it's not an auto-load. TPS... Yeah, there's supposed to be now back panels that you can put a vehicle on, and you can see there's no options on this, and there's no updates, so I don't know whether I've got to delete it from my mod place and then from my mod folder and then reload it. This is a fantastic thing. It's got its little foibles, but it is brilliant. So look what I'm going to do. I'm going to delete it and then reload it and see if it will. Whether it's the fact I would have thought it should have overwritten it, but we shall see. I'm going to see you shortly. Right, no, I've just had a quick look. It's exactly the same, so I'm not sure what's happening. Yeah, I've just literally gone into this, the TPS one in that other way, just to see if there was more options, but it just loaded the one. There is only the one TPS, which means it is in the bales, the bale loaders. So yeah, very strange. Right, let's customize this, and we've got more red tractors than a little, so I think we're going to go for... I love this chrome, I do. I'm really falling in love with it. Let's go as bright as possible though, because it does tend to darken the colours. Yeah, very nice. Rim colour, we're going to go for silver. Silver is white, which is all colours at max. In chrome anyway. And apply. And buy for 1,500. So yeah, I don't know whether something's gone wrong with it, because I have been on the model, but it does say brand new model with new textures, and it showed the picture of the ramp as well. So yeah, this is a bit strange. We'll put it in front of the shop to we'll put the F1 menu, the help menu, on just to see if if it does something. I'm sure I've done this already. Ah, I haven't. Oh wow, amazing. Now yeah, this is weird. This often it's because you've not gotten the it's on the high hitch, which is funny, but the TPS seems to go on that quite a lot. But nevertheless, yeah, it has definitely got... This is going to be really useful. I know it's not very big. The one thing I will say about the TPS, it's not massive, but then it really is. For 1,500, it is. I've got to be honest. That's a bit weird. So they sort of like hide away. Underneath. I like it. Very nice. So they were there all along, you just couldn't see them because I had them underneath. I see. Right then, so if we look at the production menu on our little tiny production shed, we are mainly wanting lime. We're going to have to speed time up a little bit in the day, so I want to be getting this. That's why I wanted to get this done right now, because we're going to need to speed some time up and get some liming done straight away. Right, production. That's this one here. We need water, and we need stones. And now there is some really cheap stones now in the... Yeah, this is a pack that I'm not sure of how I got it, but I did. Herbicide we do need this time straight away. This is the one that I feel the most cheaty about, because you can't make salt, or I'm not aware that you can make salt at all, so you've only got choice of actually buying it from here. Right, anyway, let's get this sorted. Yeah, right, so we need to get, I think is it in big bags? Yeah, because we're not buying any fertiliser or anything. We're buying the stuff to make it, so that, yeah, we're making our own. Now, I'm sure quite a long way in. There is. Here we go. No, there's more. There's something for 150 for 3 tons, I think. I'm sure I saw that. Yeah, this is my old favourite, and I don't. But there's now 900 for 2,000. So it's rather amazing. Seed stones. Here we are. 150 for 4,000 litres. The multi-crop greenhouse pack, which is that pack actually. So yeah. Oh, so I wonder if this is at an. It is the same pack, isn't it? I'm not imagining that. Ah, no, that's right. Yeah, here's a 13 pack for that, and this the lime is the multi-crop greenhouses. Yeah, so the road salt is 300. So we don't want too much of that. 4,000 litres is going to do an awful. 2 of those. Don't want to go mad. And stones again, because lime you do need a lot. We're going to go 4 of that, because I don't care if we've got 60 tons, we're still going to use it. Yeah, these here seeds, 900 for 2,000 litres. I know we're making our own, so it's pointless, but yeah, I'm just pointing out how good it is. Absolutely amazing. So what else do we need in our productions? Let's have a look. Just want to, water. We need water, and for both, and we need water and stone. So we can make those 2. Seeds we don't need to worry about now. Solid fertiliser we do. We need to add manure and slurry, so we're going to have to buy that to begin with. Now, did we buy the multi-fruit buying station? I can't remember. I don't think we did. No, I'm sure we didn't. So we could stick it at the shop so that it is not like on our. Well, if we're buying it, I'll put it where I like. But if the shop's buying it, then I don't mind it to. Let's have a look first to see if the shop could be placed anywhere in the shop area. I think I craftily did it here next door. I chopped these trees down and put it over there. But I think if we're gonna do this where I've got to come and fetch it, then it's a map thing. If I'm going to have it on my property, which is very much more convenient, then I myself am going to place it. So let's just see. Can we stick it anywhere? If we put V mode on, would you go there? No, we won't. So I think I cheated. I don't mean cheated. Ooh, 12,000? You what? Oh, it's Maypole Farm, you Wally. I was going to say, what? That's the point. What is the Maypole Farm one? A lime station. Right. Would be interesting to see what... Yeah, let's see. Oh, we can as well. We could sort of... Oh, that's bizarre. It will let you do it, but not on the... It's got to be on the... Is that a good enough place? Let's try the ground over here on there. It looks to me like it doesn't let you do it on the white. You were saying, oh, we'll let you do it in some places. Okay. If we're going to do that, it looks like it's going to be hours. Now then, I think you'll find we're over here somewhere. Where's our little road? There. Yeah, if we're going to pay for this, then I would like it as central as possible. Could stick that right next to there without that actually affecting things. We could stick that. Right. Apologies. Right, let's place that there. It's not in the way. It's not blocking anything, and it's at a nice angle. So then, that is what we're going to get with our digestate and everything for now. Let's get this done, and we'll have a... Is there a... Oh, water. No, I don't think we'd got anything, had we, at all? No, I don't think we had got any animal-based things for picking water up, so that's another cost. Further whittling away. It is. Yeah, I haven't. It's true. Right, let's buy one. I'm going to go for the TARDIS, but I'm going to go for the realistic TARDIS. Well, it is big for what it is, but it is nevertheless. I love the unload rate. It's that I actually love about it. It's amazing, as well as the fact I am a massive Doctor Who fan. I love the TARDIS, and it does bring the TARDIS to mind with the colours. So yeah, we're going to go for the 20,000 one, and we're going to keep the colours because why wouldn't you? Fantastic. So then we need to get that onto the back. Yeah, let's drop that down for a minute. Yeah, that is the one. And let's stick. Now this you've got to load at the. What's the point? No, I can't. I've got to do this. Yeah, you've got to load this in the middle. Although this type of thing we might be able to do another way. Yeah, how heavy is that? Ooh, 2.7 tons, quite heavy. Oh no, I've got weights as well. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's actually very light then if that's the case. Now I've got to try and... Now because somehow I've got to fit all those. Do love that colour, it's beautiful. Yeah, now this again, I need to grab these sort of like in a crafty way because the straps go straight out. So if I go in the middle of these two like that and try to angle that straight, it will go straight across and grab all four exactly like that, like you're strapping through the eyelets. So quite amazing. We'll stick these at the back. I would say these will outweigh, these are stones, these are heavy. So yeah, bearing in mind, I think we ought to strap that down or it might go flying. Yeah. Then we're going to have to stick... not too bad. Oh, we're only just on. Yeah. I'll be happy if we actually get this done really in the first session. I'm not expecting miracles, and I'm trying not to rush myself as I usually do, as if I've got to build Rome in a day, because the farm does what the farm does. It's yeah, fantastic. In fact, we could leave this on. We don't really need to do anything else. We could leave that nicely stacked up like that and strap it completely and just take these two with us. There's no harm, no foul. Yeah, it's going to be a bit high, but that doesn't really matter. Right, fantastic. Let's take this back, and then we're going to get this put in, and we're going to fit a tap. Grab one of the Omatana taps, my favourite. Yeah, there is some water right the way down the thing, but again, I keep saying this about efficiency, and yeah, it's like everything in life. Yeah, in fact, I always quote this, and it is true. My geography teacher in primary school always kept saying location, 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 and it is so very true. It's a bit like shops in the best places. Even though you might pay more rent, you will get more numbers go by you, whereas you might get a cheap shop in a different area and you're not going to get the same thoroughfare. Well, that can be the difference between a successful and a failing business, is your location. So that is what was meant by it. And it's a little bit like this. If we've got to charge 1.5 miles to get to our water every single day, that is going to lose us a lot of time, literally a lot of time. Whereas if you've got your tap 20 foot away from the shed that you need, or in the middle of your farmyard, and it's going to take you 30 seconds to get to it instead of 5 minutes, that multiplied by how many times you need to get to that tap is a massive thing. It really is. I mean, don't get me, yeah, and it's free, the water is as well. I mean, I'm going to say it's I think it becomes less of a, if the water you had to pay for it and we were on 69,732, I would seriously consider running down to that watering the lake or wherever, or the river, to get that water, because I'd have to pipe. I know in other iterations you've had to do that, And obviously you still can buy some water things that do cost you. So yeah, like this one here. I'll show you. Oh, I'm not on it, am I though? No, I'm not. I need to... right, let's stick this by the... Can I remember where I put it? I should do. If I remember... Oh, no, we need to unclip that little lot. Yeah, I literally put it right here, didn't I? So that we would be the heart of the Let's Play. I think this should start to automatically unload. Yeah, no, but I must put a grate down. I keep saying about not having grateless... wow, they were super rapid. Wow, that's phenomenal. Right, steady on. Oh, yeah, no, that would be right. That would be physics at work, most definitely. Yeah, the one bad thing I'm going to say, you don't want the tap too close to that because you can fill liquids from that. So the fact is, if you get your tap right next to it, as I have done a couple of times, it can cause issues as well. So yeah, you've got to do it in a good place. Yeah, we will get some... well, no, we have got the herbicide. It's the stones for the lime and the salt for the herbicide. So yeah, we should get using this quite early on. Got to get into good habits with that. I'm not sure I'm going to get all 4. Oh no, I did. I didn't think I'd get them really, but... ooh. Yeah, so that's amazing that the TPS is now a very... I mean, I've got to be honest, it is one of my absolute... It's got its foibles, it's got its learning curves, but it is absolutely fantastic. Right, 16 tons of stone. Oh, wow. Look at the unload rate on that. Don't know whether that's the bags or whether it's the production shed or it's a combination of the two. Right, so then, tap. Where are we going to stick it? I think just next to the silo. No, it's a container. Right next to... yeah. We stick that. Zoom in a little so I can see it. I'm going to do this V mode because I want it right close to the thing, as you could do in real life. Smashing. Brilliant. Let's grab the Cormick. We'll just stick some water in. Yeah. I can't remember if this is the Taurian that we had on Riverside or whether... it looks the right size. It is a monster. I'm sure it is. I thought the Taurian that we had, though, was actually heavier than this. Looks the same size, but I thought it was nearly 19 tons. I might be wrong. I usually am. Right, so we should be able to just reverse straight up to that. What you need to grab those productions on, and they're both going to start. We're going to need to do quite a few runs of this, and I think we're going to speed time up till about dinner time. So we need to be sticking lime on and herbicide on. Oh yeah, once we've got the water, it should... yeah, it should actually... no, it should have gone blue. I would say green, but it's blue. Yeah, so you get to start filling because it's obviously got liquids inside that as well. Now then, it does use quite a lot of water for both of these processes, so yeah, we need to do quite a bit. Ooh, no, yeah, it doesn't matter, not for either of these. I wouldn't care if we filled up with the... should that be like that? It's going into the ground. Never noticed that before. Yeah, the middle peg. I don't think I've ever noticed it before. Must be that the hitch on the McCormick's a little bit lower than most. I don't think I've ever noticed that before, but yeah. It might be that it has always been like that, because where perceptions were sort of set out, really, I'm at the back of the queue. I'm a terror. Right, so we have, wow, it's ticking along nicely already with road salt, water. Let's have a look at the two recipes. Herbicide is 1,000 for 200, so that literally is going to take a lot for that. And the lime, I think it's 1,000 for every 500, so it is a lot. So we'll do 100 tons. Doesn't matter. I don't think we're going to need much more than that. Plus, which we're wanting to get this done quickly. I don't want to. I don't want to, like, I'm trying to do the liming and that when there is no growth, like now at the beginning of the Let's Play, or like when you just planted, so that it's realistic. Because obviously, if you really limed living plants, you really will, you'll burn them. So I'm trying to play with that level of realism now. Got the crop rotation mod on as well. I forgot to mention that. That also adds a completely different element that I'm trying to not exploit, but sort of show to the much more full extent, to make this as close to real farming as possible. Yeah, I'm trying to bring all of those elements in, so that the Let's Play is almost like being a farmer, where your crop rotations being worked out and everything. I think it's a fantastic mod. The animal grazing mod is on as well. I did check in editing. When I came back in, I had a look and it is on. So right, let's have a look. But that's it. We can't put any more in anyway. 100 tons is the limit, and yeah, that's starting to do nicely. Yeah, obviously it is slow. We know this. Right, we're going to take this till, have we got any? If we take this till 12, it gives us the entire afternoon to get on with doing everything. It is a little slow, as in, like, if you're watching it. In fact, yeah, we could. Yeah, you can see it. You can see it ticking up, but it's not as massive as you'd sort of think it would be. We are going to need, we might have to buy a little bit of lime, because if we're waiting till, let's do it till 1 and see what we've got, because we're going to need a lot of lime, so we might need to buy some this first time. I did say the last time I did this, you may have to buy it the very first time, because time is going to make the lime for all of our subsequent ones quite good. But how much? Yeah, that's going to go nowhere. You'd be lucky to get one field done with that. So with that in mind, yeah, we will. Self-sufficiency takes time. It does. Right, so we want big bags, order in, and we want the multi-crop greenhouses 8 tonners. So I think if we buy 4, I don't want to go mad. With that, we've got 8. That makes us 40 tons with ours as well. Mind you, how many? No, we're only doing the. No, there's a lot. We've still got quite a few fields. Well, if we need to buy some more, we will do. Right, okay then, smashing, that's it. I'm going to leave it here. I'm not going to make this a monster session, but yeah, we've started off. Next session we will be doing the liming. I suppose what we could do as well is actually I might do some courses off camera with the mowers and I might get the courses set out ready, so we can just literally get the mower trundling along while we're liming. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. No, that's a point. One thing I would like to quickly do is just check the bread or to see if it's damaged, because in fact I don't need to do that, do I? I can actually do this from here. Yeah, I didn't realise that obviously the equipment some of it was sort of quite badly damaged. No, that's 0%, that's good. And I can't see anything that says anything about that. 103 months, but it doesn't say any damage. Forage wagon, 49% damage, so that's going to need repairing, but it is not expensive. Is that damaged? No, it's not. Just old. Mowers, one's completely okay and one's damaged, so right, we need to sort of fix those. What about the Russell mash? That's okay. So is that. So is that. Fantastic. Right, yeah, so a little bit of damage, but nothing's terrible. So we're right down to 64,000. Yeah, and yeah, we've got nothing like rollers, mulches, all those type of things, so we might have to sort of forgo those little bonuses this year. We have got that. That's the point. We have got that grassland care, haven't we? That doesn't that fertilise when you've cut it? Yeah, they do. Fertiliser, right? That's damaged. 6.3 metres. It's not very large, is it? But still, again, we can, I suppose, just trundle that around the field with one of the other tractors. It's not a massive sort of thing. That way we get free fertilisation. Although, if we're making fertiliser, does that really matter? That's the point. I didn't get the fertiliser stuff, did I? We need... No, well, no, we've got it. Yeah, we just need the manure and thing. We should do that next session. We will, and get that going as well. In fact, no. Do it now, because we did say the self-sufficiency is really important, so we need to grab the... Let's grab that and move it out of the way. I've left that right in the way. Yeah, we've got wood chips in there, and not a lot, but we have. Oh, yeah, you knocked it, and now it's gone all askew. Yeah, we will get that into the... oh no, I'm not sure wood chips go in there. I know stones don't in the our special silo. Yeah, I'm not sure actually if they do. I've a feeling that they don't. I'm not sure about wood chips. I can't remember. I couldn't think of its name. It is the... No, it's gone again. I did know. Now it's gone all over again. Right, smashing. Let's go get that. See if wood chips are accepted in the whoa. Grain Quid Pro. That's the name. It is. Yeah, let's see if it does. I know stones it didn't. That doesn't mean to say it doesn't, but it didn't. What's that? Is that like a light shining, or? Not as close as you think. 15 tonnes. Not sure how much on this map that is worth. On quite a lot, that would be almost 1,000 for a tonne. On, yeah, in the winter. Yeah, very November to January, something like that. Oh, it does as well. Fantastic. Let's grab manure and digestating evil. Yes, it is. For this particular recipe, it's equal things, and you get no loss if you do this. So, I'm not sure. Yeah, well, it varies from map to map. So we'll do one set of manure. In fact, 20 odd tonnes, because we're going to get 20 tonnes of digestate, which will make 40 tonnes of fertiliser. That's why I don't really want to go. In fact, do we really want that much? We can't sell it. That's one thing I am going to stipulate, because I could make a fortune from doing this, and that's the only stipulation. What we could do is just stick 10 tonnes of digestate, and then it'll just take 10 tonnes for 10 tonnes and leave the manure for other processes, because there are other processes it uses as well. If the manure can do quite a few other things, so I think we'll just do that, which is 20 tonnes. I think you're forgetting something. Right, digestate, and then we're going to leave it at that. Of course, I've been silly because yeah, although well, I suppose if we're going to be doing the cutting and all the rest of it, is hours are going to be ticking. It probably will be tea time by the time slurry. Yeah, slurry will do nicely. Slurry or digestate will do. Do you know? Do I ever even listen to myself? Is the question I'm going to ask myself. I believe we were saying 10 tonnes. So let's see if we can just leave 10 tonnes in. Whoa. Yeah, that's yeah, it's not steering properly because it's the weights doing that thing. Something else is on the trigger. Let's try that. Well, yeah, it's not perfect, but right, let's switch that on as well. Manure and slurry, smashing. And so we are now creating our own lime, our own fertiliser and our own herbicide. Amazing. And that is where I'm going to leave the session, truthfully, this time. Yeah, next time I'm going to get on with lots and lots of jobs. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you can stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.